Reno has done nothing. He's here in name only, but King Crush wins every freaking game. What if you took the best deck in Hearthstone and turned it into a Reno deck? Could it still win? Well, we're about to find out, because I took Beast Hunter, which is currently the top deck in the meta at most ranks. I added Reno, removed all the duplicates, and this is what we're left with, a beautiful Reno Beast Hunter. Now you might be asking, why would you do this, Regis? Well, I'll retort, why not? I think Reno decks are really fun. They offer a lot of different emergent gameplay experiences because you're not relying on the same sets of cards. You've got new and unusual stuff in there, which gives you different little card combinations, offers you unique ways to win games, just gives you a different look and feel, I think, more often in Hearthstone. And if it turns out you can still win with a Reno deck, why not have a little more fun along the way? So this is the first in what may be a video series if it succeeds. I'm calling these Renovated Decks. Renovated. Let's go. Frenzied Fangs seems good. Reno early against Mage. I feel like Mage is still going to beat us late. I mean, it wouldn't hurt maybe to deal with the early chip damage from all the skellies and stuff. I see you Click Clocker is fine. I don't think we need mech buffs here. That's a little greedy. All right, so a couple good infused cards early. That's nice. How is this deck favored against Mage for the real version, the non-Reno version? I don't know. Oh my god. Is this Mech Mage? I'm about to get a mirror match? In that case, I definitely go here early. I think I probably do anyway, but no reason to wait. So Samuro is actually potentially really good against Mech Mage if buffed. He's probably not going to be as good non-buffed, but if he's buffed, we got a chance. I think we might actually be able to do this. By the way, do you guys like this idea of turning decks into Reno decks? I just love Reno decks because the games feel so unique and different, and I love playing Reno, of course. So to me, this is a really fun idea of taking a deck and renovating it. But I don't know if that applies to everybody. I don't just want to assume. Reno decks are the bomb. It's perfect. Okay, cool, good. Love the idea. All right. I was thinking about it today because basically I was looking and I was like, well, I want to spotlight Beast Hunter because it's, you know, depending on your rank, the best deck in the game. It or Naga Priest. Already did Naga Priest, but you know, just playing a Beast Hunter deck I've basically already played a couple times. Didn't seem interesting, but I still wanted to like acknowledge it and, you know, give an excuse to include good decks for people, but make them more fun to play. And this seemed like a good way to kind of achieve that goal. Basically allow me to play. Okay, that's not bad. Play good decks, but with a fun spin, and then the video can still showcase and highlight both. Right? Seemed like a fun idea. Thought I'd try it anyway. Okay. Automaton. Trid Surveyor. All right, so Pet Collector's probably good here. By the way, I think coin Pet Collector last turn was a very reasonable decision if you liked it. I just thought saving coin for some of these 9 and 10 drops seemed to have more upside overall. Right. Now the sad thing about the Pet Collector is I don't always hit a rush minion because we added in that imported Tarantula. Like Tarantula is still really good. You know, I wouldn't hate it here, but I think the Saber into the guy here is much better for us overall. I'm happy to see that we did still hit the Saber here. Rat King also would have been fine as a rush minion, of course. Maybe arguably even better than this without Dredge in hand. So this hand is looking a monster. It's just like a crazy hand. I don't know which card's going to be best here. They're all so good. Ikman's insane. Denathrius going to get big. Reno's awesome soon. I mean, do we ever play Reno as a 4/6? Let's see what we draw. Something to enable Samuro might be better, but I guess a Dredge weapon would be nice. That's the one bad thing about a Reno this year is like Harpoon Gun is just such an OP card, and only having one of it is really going to limit some of the consistent power spikes this deck can offer, right? That's the bad thing about Reno decks is your best cards, you have half as many sometimes. Not always true because often Legendary is your best cards, but in this deck, Harpoon Gun is probably the best card, right? Dredge here, though, is still very nice. Even if we don't get to play it, I think we take it. Saber is just so good. Next turn, it's going to be awesome. I could technically try to breeder into a Saber, but I have a little too many beasts to make that guaranteed, right? Particularly because I added extra copies of new different beasts, right? So I think we just take the Saber for safety's sake. Now here's the question, right? Am I Samurrowing here just to clear a little tiny bit of the board? My thought is I feel like I'm gonna have a pretty occupied mana outlay for like the next few turns. I know what I'm drawing next turn. It doesn't enable Samurrow. I think I do this. It's just obviously not very strong. But okay. Just doesn't get much better. So this is gonna be active very, very soon. Presumably this turn. We are on 8 mana though, so we're gonna have to get by with like a hero power 4-drop this turn, and then we start hitting like crazy. Depending on how full the board is on either side, we'll decide between these power 9 drops, and then we'll go from there. Do I think Runestone should offer a game mode like MTG's Commander? I don't know Commander exactly because I don't play MTG, but from what I've heard about it, sure, it sounds like a really fun game mode. I know like Kibler plays it a ton. It's basically like a big Renos with like heroes that are like, I don't know what you call them, commanders. I guess dudes that have powers that I don't know. Yeah, somebody's gonna make me look like an idiot here, but yes, the answer is yes. It sounds awesome. It sounds really cool. So sure, please sign me up. Samurrow here actually opening up a nice little trade line for us. That's cool. Do we get King Crush? Do we get Hydralodon? We'll never know. Let's see. It's Mr. Crush. Thank you, buddy. So they go for a board here. Obviously, Devour is just gonna shred. I don't even know if we need it at this stage. I mean, we have turns to kill. If I do ever think that maybe Coined Anathrius is like so lethal that I would give up Coin Devour, I just don't see that happening though. Okay, Mecha Shark's definitely a good target. Hopefully the good stuff next to it. Oh, Gateway. Wow, making some discounts here. Anything playable? Nothing playable. That's just lethal then. Sadly, I'm heartbroken. I wanted to keep this going. It was such a good little game. All right, so that was a good win. Mech Mage not exactly a meta staple right now, but still a competitive deck. You're always happy to beat a Mech Mage. You wanted to, yeah, that's exactly right. I was hoping they would suffer longer. I didn't get to induce enough suffering to have fun. All right. Yeah, Tarantula's fine, but not really a power card for us, right? Some theory to keeping it in hand here so that Saber has only better targets on the dredge, but there's a lot of problems to solve between now and then, so I don't think that's the play. Click Clocker or Slither Spear. I think Slither Spear was... Health is nice, but Click Clocker has that Divine Shield. Well, against this, definitely the health is better. Oh, hey, Tarantula buddy. I just sent you away. I appreciate your loyalty. It's very nice of you to be friends and come right back, but come on now. Oh, dude. My other deck I was maybe going to play tonight was going to be to refine some Dude Paladin action and see if we can't win some games with it, but I decided not to. Now I'm feeling really jealous. Kind of wishing I had. This looks really fun. This looks really fun. All right, decided the body on board seemed like it's gonna help better check all this than the Castle Kennels for now. Oh my god, dude, this looks gross. I'm really jealous. I want to be playing this. Man, I've never been so jealous in all my life. I think I'm okay with going for value for now. I don't know though, man. These are just snowballing like crazy. I kind of needed like stag charge there. I don't. This is. Ugh, we're gonna lose to this one prospector, dude. It's gross. Okay, that's a downturn at least. Okay, that might help me a little bit here, but still not really. Saber, does it get through to the prospector, man? No, it's so gross, dude. I needed the 3-1 rush for once. I've like never wanted the 3-1 rush in my life until right now. And now that's what I need. Stag! Oh! You beautiful son of a gun! Stag, I love you. Do I save coin for Tavish, or do I just get a Kennels in and give this thing Rush for any reason? I don't really care about having Rush that much, right? I think we save for Tavish. Tavish Explosive or something could really pull me back here. So we're gonna get a weapon next turn. Oh god, Tavish Explosive is going to pull me back here, right guys? Right? 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 Weirdly, it may not have actually been that important to kill that thing. Their board is like fully occupied anyway. I don't know. It wouldn't have mattered much, I guess. I might have had a different, better play, I suppose, if I'd not gone that route. Okay. It's kind of all in on this. If they have a way to buff these, or if I don't hit explosive, oh, God. Maneuvers, not really good enough, right? Snakes, honestly, are pretty good, though. I think they're gonna want to kill the 5/4, so. Oh, okay. I think we still hit here, right? We have health in this deck is the one thing we're actually kind of good at making, so yeah. Let's wait. If they have a way to buff these, I'm so screwed, dude. There's not really a good way in standard to buff these, though, right? Not after the fact, I mean. There's no easy way to give them Divine Shield. Balloon Merchant's gone. That doesn't really matter. Are they just ever gonna hold? Like, what would they can't hold forever, though. I mean, I guess giving them the snakes gives them value trades. Maybe it doesn't do anything in hindsight, but kind of depended on their attack order. Well, no, it really didn't. I don't know. What was I going to do, though? Ice Trap maybe is better? I don't know. Oh, sick. Okay, never mind. It worked out great. I take it back. It's perfect. Okay, scratch that. The snakes were a genius. 500 IQ. Now I feel like we're really squared away, right? We're feeling very safe now. Still 32, honestly. Got through that early wave. Now if they develop more threats with Baldar, we can, you know, I think we'll do a better job checking them, basically. Yeah, Balloon Merchant's from Dark Moon, right? So it's gone. Pretty sure it's not in standard. There's the new guy, but he doesn't give stuff Divine Shield. He just... I'm actually a little intrigued by this Theatar, man. He's only got 2 cards in hand, right? So I feel like if I take a good one, the problem is, what am I giving them? I only have really good cards left. So maybe it's not time for the Theatar yet. If I want to use Kennels, I don't really want to give them Kennels. I mean, I guess I don't have to. Maybe I can Hero Power and yeah, I'll try to give them Kennels and Saber as an emergency. If we don't get Kennels, we'll give them Saber. Right. This is interesting, right? I think Stewart's probably better for the record. It's long-term value. Carryall's just like a 1-turn upside, right? I don't really care about Carryall that much for 1 turn. It's just not that important overall. Stewart, though, if I have to deal with that over the course of a game, might get annoying. Could be annoying to deal with the body over and over again. All right, I thought they might be getting like a big Tyrion or something, you know, some crazy big minion. Carryall's not that big to steal. Still not bad though. Stewart's good. Huh. Saving that for the next minion, I guess. Saving that Kennels buff for next game. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I am indeed intrigued. Alrighty. Saber ramming mount looks really good. Happy to actually just go ahead and kill this off, I think is fine. No need to get fancy here. Protect our taunt. Looking good. Nice. Turning the corner well, dude, despite Reno. We're practically hanging out in the castle here. We've got the Great Hall and the Castle Kennels. Nice. YouTube, we're up over 164,000 now. I really thought on YouTube once I got to 150 that we would kind of stall out a little bit. Typically, once you get up over 100, it's a little bit harder to grow on YouTube, in Hearthstone at least, because you have so many subscribers at that point that there are a lot of people who leave the game and unsub. So the number of people who are available to unsubscribe is much higher when you have a lot of subs. So there are people leaving in higher rates, which means you have to continue to get more people joining in higher rates to continue to climb. particularly for older audiences. That's why you see like Crip and Trump losing subscriber count, because they have so many people who can leave. There's not that many more people to join, so it creates a tipping point that goes backwards after a while. But anyway, still 164 is crazy. We're going up still. It's nice. I actually really like this hand. I think this is a really good curve. Theatar can be nice disruption. Let's do it. You've never thought about yourself being available to unsubscribe. Yeah, but that's the risk, right? The longer you're around and the more subscribers you have, the more people are there to piss off. I can make so many people angry. You know, if you have 1,000 subscribers, there's only 1,000 people to make mad. If you have 164,000 subscribers, suddenly you've got entire towns worth of people, cities worth of people to piss off. It's intimidating for sure. You like watch posts, that's good. So good curve here, really. Still. Oh, imps. The non-plays early kind of baited me into thinking this might not be imp stuff, but it's very much still imp stuff. I think we go, do we go Castle Kennels here? It feels a little clunky, doesn't it? Ramming Mount, though, I'm only killing one imp, which, you know, typically you want to take as many imps as possible out of play. So like Kennels Rush on a Fangs helps me kill one more imp. But the curve fit is just so bad. I think I just kill one imp here and hope for the best, but clearly not exactly a perfect scenario in any case. Most people are playing sort of a curse imp hybrid now, abyssal imps, as many would call it, which can have less consistent imp openers, right? That's the big thing. Yeah, see, we ate an extra 1/1 buff here, but I don't know. We saved a coin. Is it worth it, right? Still a pretty good board, honestly. They can't currently deal with this, so I can still trade back. Touch? What is that? I didn't know that deck ran touch. Huh, okay. Guess I'm surprised by that, but I didn't know. Yeah, now we get the nice infuse here, so that's good. Still gonna have a reset board as well. This is looking much better. I think I have to ask if I kennels this or keep the 2/2. I don't think we do anything, right? I think we hang. We don't. It's immune, right? So it's good to take trades. Tavish's Ram. Dude, I was so excited at World of Warcraft when I first got my Ram. Oh, back in the day, it was a big deal to get mounts. Like a really, an actual accomplishment. I got my epic mount too when I hit level 60. I just farmed a bunch of freaking herbalism forever, basically. All right, let's give them a coin maybe here. Sadly, no rush. I'm gonna try to take their Rafam though. I think this is a good turn to try to snipe a Rafam basically. So I'm gonna give them a coin, take a Rafam if I can. Not, you know, whatever the next best thing is. Ugh, no Rafam. Guess I take a wave then, since it's pretty good at dealing with their imp boards, right? One might argue it's better to give them a like a King Crush. I don't know. Like, what are they really gonna do with a King Crush, you know? That sort of thing. Maybe I should have buffed this and killed a 3/3. I don't think it matters much. It just gives them a value trade is the thing. But in that case, I can trade the 2/2 back as well and keep it alive, so who knows. Yeah, sadly, no Rafam. We did see 2 curse cards in hand, so we know we got some curse problems coming. Curses, thankfully, we do actually have a lot of health to deal with. That's not as big of a threat to us. The biggest threat to us right now, I think, is the fact that I do not have a single freaking play other than this Abyssal Wave, which is, I think at best, a moderately good play. I need like a 4-mana play here. Okani or School Teacher or... God, I'd take a Harpoon Gun, of course. That'd be great. Pending for 2. That's not too bad. Okay. Buffing this guy up a bunch, yeah. Right. Tarantula with Rush is pretty nice. I can definitely tank this curse, no problem, so. Getting the board here. If we do fall behind, we have Wave. Again, nothing to do in the meantime. Literally nothing to do. This is the lightest hand we've had, right? We haven't really ran out of resources too much so far. I am realizing, you know, we don't have a lot of card draw in this deck. I don't know if there's an easy way to fix that, though. I don't think anything we cut was particularly value driven, right? Like maybe a selective breeder, I guess. Oh my. Sure. Let's just go. We'll take some more curses. That's fine. Yeah. Figure it out, right? I don't know. They don't have another wave, so again, no play next turn, but every draw on the deck except Ikman, Devourer, and Denathrius are playable at least. Maybe I could just dump some curses at this stage since there's quite a few of these in hand. Oh my god, taking more damage. That must be dying, yeah. Trying to get minions in to see if it can snipe. Hit face, hit face, hit face, hit face, hit face! It's the next best target, I guess. Yeah, this might just be a curse dump turn unless I get something really good. Doggy Biscuit and just push face is pretty nice, I think. Let's just go. We have the King Crush next turn, right? So dealing a ton of damage here seems quite nice. Actually, are we creating lethal breakpoints here? I'm heading for 6. Am I gonna be one off, really? Oh man, shoot. I guess one of these can live though, right? Do I ever hit here and hope this lives at 4? We've seen 1 dragged below. I could alternatively just go face with both and hope that one of them lives into the King Crush next turn. That's a little worse against what? Well, they've got waves. Touch. I guess I'm gonna split these out and go face, but I don't know. This is really debatable, I think. Shame we're 1 damage off. Did I miss 1 damage anywhere? Hey, I've watched your vids, says Peachy VV. VV's like favorite Final Fantasy character. Every day for almost a year now, and I think you have one of the best personalities in Hearthstone. You always do your best to look for the fun and everything. I love how you respect good plays from any opponent. Also, you single-handedly got me interested in duels. Nice, dude. Wow, thank you. That's awfully sweet. Appreciate the kind words. It always goes a long way. There's a lot of people who aren't very nice. So anytime they are nice, that's nice. Or do they have to trade into this 3-4? They don't, and they're gonna die for it. I love it. They can't see. I don't know. I'm happy about it though. It's a whoopsie. I think they made the right play. The odds of me having exactly crush are pretty slim, and they need to end the game soon. So that's one of those where, yeah, we know, but they don't know. I think that's fine. They could have buffed something else and traded the thing. If they still maybe had a 2-turn lethal setup, it might have been right to trade the imp and buff something else. But without that damage to face, they may not have had the 2-turn setup, right? Stag charge is nice. Everything else is expensive. If we're gonna have Denathrius, I guess early is the time.
I see you've brought guests.
Renovated. Guys, guys, that's a clever name. Renovated. Renovated Decks, come on. Oh, come on. That's clever. I'm still really proud of this. I don't care what you guys say. I didn't even plan it to be a thing, but you know, it's a really fun mechanic. If it's fun, we'll make more videos. We'll do more. Some decks will not be prone to renovation, right? Some decks will be very bad to renovate. Others will be okay. Basically, anything is a little bit slower, right? A little bit more late game oriented will be the prime Reno target, but like aggro decks will be really hard to renovate. Yeah, Okani is fine. Okani against Demon Hunter. This is a watch post Demon Hunter, so probably more of like the infusey, relic-y stuff. Spells, I mean, just aren't a choice with coin in hand, right? So minions is probably always the pick here. I think we're not waiting on Okani either, so ooh, this hand is clunky, dude. Ashara. I'm wondering if this Ashara pick is right. We don't have that much spell density in the deck. You know, there are some, certainly. They chose not to vault. I see this so often where people don't vault the turn they play. It's not wrong necessarily. They may not have wanted to vault. It's totally reasonable that they didn't want to vault, but often it seems like people forget, I think. Sometimes it feels like they're just forgetting. I know I've done it. I mean, we do have a pretty face-oriented hand right now. Maybe leaving 1/1s up is not really all that big of a risk. Let's push. 2 damage might really matter later. Unfortunately, our hand is totally dead. I mean, completely, utterly goosed. I desperately need a good card here. We are desperate for a play. If I hit Owl here, I'm the saddest man alive. Don't hit Owl. I think that makes me a bit happier of a man. Still not totally in love with this. I think I have to take this trade. Am I ever buffing this just to make it really big? Goes to 6. It would still die to relic stuff. I don't think that's worth the trouble. Alternatively, do I ever leave this hater alive? Nah. Let's still do this. It's fine. We're definitely going to push this to face, though. Next turn again is a pretty big gap. Honestly, if we don't hit anything playable, I will absolutely Ashara hero power. Just play the naked Ashara. A lot of you want to see that anyway, I know, but but that's fine. Flanking again. Okay, so that's in hand next turn, which isn't really very good right now, but something to keep in mind. We can hit for another 7 here, but then down to 11. Doggy Biscuit is actually perfect. That activates Ashara. That is a dream draw. Really good damage output. I mean, we kind of know our line, right? I mean, maybe I'd say Corn of the Ancients in that case, because I mean, Salazat's nice, but we don't have any spells. Tidestone, I mean, you know, I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. Probably not using a weapon anywhere else soon. We got curve fill, so let's hold weapon here just in case. Maybe if I drew exactly a harpoon gun with a board that was setting up a lethal, sure, but most of the time this is not sticking. The 5 health on both of these is really nice against that flanking we just saw, though. That's really good. Oh, and against the oh yeah, they're just super dead. Wow, man, this deck is just like, you know, I don't think I'm doing anything spectacular ever. I don't feel like we're, you know, making big plays. I don't feel like we're playing OP stuff. We're just kind of chipping people away. Quick, easy 4-0. I think Theater's really good against Shaman right now. There's a lot of control Shamans popping up, and I think Theater could be awesome against that. Oh, this is the 2-drop hand, huh? This might be a Doggy Biscuit trade hand, huh? Might be a trade hand. Trying to look at my hair real quick. I let it air dry today, so it's a little bit wavier, and my beard is like getting bushier now. I've been letting my beard grow out a little bit. It's getting kind of short always. I'll be honest, I've been losing some weight, so I have this sort of inverse ratio where if I'm gaining weight, I think the beard needs to be a little shorter, or I look a little unkempt. You know, like I think the beard, a thicker beard sits better on a chubbier face, let's say, if that makes any sense. So it's sort of if, as I lose weight, I let the beard get longer. If I gain weight, I let the beard, I make the beard shorter. That's the plan anyway. Who knows? Doggy Biscuit trade, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Maze Guide on 1 into Doggy on 2 if we just want to swarm this. Maybe the problem is I don't know if the hand really points to that right now. Good minion for a buff. It's always gonna stick, I bet. I did see the Hearthstone art on Reddit. Yes, I laughed. I commented on it. It very much captured my tiny eyes, I thought. Here it is. The beard, though, is far more beautiful. This is an AI generated image. I do not have tattoos. I would say that is my wife said that made me look fat, so maybe not a perfect portrait of my body type, but no, I don't think totally crazy. I'm chubby, you know, so not too far off. Okay, guess we're getting BM'd. I don't know. Maybe hitting the bathroom real quick. Not sure. I think Doggy Biscuit's great though. Push some damage. I will play Naga Sprite on 3. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just keep this swarm going, keep this curve going. As I said, you know, we don't necessarily have the best follow-up right now. Reno is not exactly a aggressive follow-up. You'd probably rather see like an Ultimore or a Tavish or a Hydralodon as your mid-game follow-up. So we could have pivoted this game into more of a... Oh my god, guys, it's a row. I honestly didn't notice the trade earlier. I didn't see it. We could have pivoted this more into a mid-game, but I don't know. The rest of the hand wasn't pointing that direction. You kind of have to decide. You have 1 card pointing one way and 4 cards pointing the other way. I'm probably going to take it more aggressive, right? You can't give a Doggy Biscuit to a Worgen. It does seem a little offensive, doesn't it? Oh, that's actually pretty amusing. Yeah, I like it. know if they're like actually trying to BM or not. I'm not sure what's up here. Doesn't really seem like it, but maybe having internet issues. Phones are weird sometimes in Hearthstone for sure. All right. Well, not a lot to think about here. Lionfish. Pretty spooky. Popping off with Sinstone already. Ooh. Oh God. No, 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 no. End it there. Stop it there. You don't have any more. How do I claw this back? Oh boy. I just don't think Theatar's right here, right? It just doesn't make enough sense. I need to get a 5-mana beast maybe. Tarantula is actually my best bet, right? Because I can Tarantula, give it rush, and then trade it in, kill one of these, and then use the spiders to kill the other. So this is actually just totally perfect. Yeah, that's really nice. We put the Tarantula in here for this sort of stuff. I actually specifically named Priest as the target, but certainly Rogue Sinstones is a similarly themed problem here. So this is a good 5. We probably don't need a Reno on 6, but I may just not have a lot better to do. Maybe Theatar on 6, but I have only good cards to give them, so I don't know. Might be a Reno on 6 for lack of anything more interesting. Hopefully we hit like a Tavish or something, right? That would be the dream. So we'll clear these. We'll have a poisonous 1/1 left, which unfortunately does die to weapon, but we don't care. We're just happy to equalize here a little bit, I think. More than happy to accept this outcome. Could arguably try to save this for the next Sin Stones, but you just don't know that they're going to be that big ever, and the 5/5s are problem enough right now, so I'm not going to get greedy on it. 2 companions will definitely make this worth it on 7. Theatar, I just cannot give them any of this stuff. If I hit these 3 on Theatar, we are so screwed, right? Just isn't going to work. Is anyone else a Deep Rock Galactic enjoyer? I haven't played it, but it always looked pretty cool. I always wanted to give it a go. K Bronzoff, thanks for the 2 months, man. That's nice. Oh boy. Shadow Step the Edwin, eh? Okay. Interesting. Also, not killing that with your weapon? What? Why throw away the 3/5? Surely there's not a board space concern. I don't know. 6/6 is pretty gross again, to be honest, but what can I do now? Out of answers to this. Okani just does not feel right. Reno leaves one of these at 2 after a trade. I'm the first person to ever say your username right. Yes, apparently I'm not bad at pronouncing things because I hear that a lot. You guys actually say that a lot, but it surprises me every single time. Maybe I need to go Okani here. It's just obviously gonna die. I don't think it matters what I pick here, but we might catch them off guard. Who knows? I'm just trying to buy time, and I don't think it's time to Reno yet. I think I can get more greed out of the Reno sometimes. I always don't know how I said it though, so I'm worried I will say it wrong the second time because I can't claim any sort of intentionality that I said it correctly, your name, but I got lucky and I don't want to risk it again. I'll probably get it wrong the second time. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, this is gonna be a crazy conspiracy theory, but I'm pretty sure I've been getting less viewers since I named the stream Runestone. The name of my stream has been Runestone since the day they announced Runestones, I think.
You can't always trust what you see.
And I just meme it on Runestones. I'm too lazy to change it. I don't really care. But here we are. Dude, they wanted to go face. Okay, that might reward the Reno, but it's like now it's kind of, I'm just not gonna have time to Reno and anything else, right? Hey Edwin, dude, you're big. We get it. Chill, bro. Don't have any lethals, right? There's no like Huffer lethal out. How much damage is this? 29, 31. There is a world where I like try to Reno, hit for 4. They're at 13. If they ignored the Okani again, do I have any lethal outs? This doesn't get infused any further. This is not active. Just doesn't feel like it, right? I could kill the 3/2, I guess, as well. Can I ever live by playing this if I get like Misha and Huffer. Huffer trades. It's 22. No, we're still dead. Yeah, I don't think there's any outs here, but I can wait a turn and see at least, right? I don't know. Maybe I was thinking like Theatar Scabs or something too, right? Like that would maybe give me an answer, but I don't think good enough. Mountain Bear theoretically maybe kinda could give me some time. Ashara into like a Gigathin could, but of course no spells, no mana. I don't think there's really any outs, right? Devourer would be the best out if we had, you know, an infused Devourer in hand. Maybe if I can like draw Devourer and buy a turn, you know, that could be an out. I don't see that. I don't see that. Okay, I think there's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, bro. We get it. It's not lethal though, funnily enough. It's not lethal, but I don't have any outs left. Denathrius, you're too late, buddy. You're too late. Let's see what's in here for fun. I'll give them a King Crush to kill me. I should take it back. I should take it back. Oh, that would be so funny. All right, GG. Yeah, the double Sin Stone too brutal for us. All right, Reno did not help us there. Reno. Ah, dude. I just wanted to give it. I just want to be nice, you know, but I should have taken it back for funny. This is good. Good curve. Yeah, Kennels has felt like, I don't know. Kennels has felt okay. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. Kennels has felt okay. I don't know if it's felt better than okay yet. I'm not convinced it's better than okay, but it's okay. I feel like it's been best when we've been taking aggressive lines. I'm not sure it's been as high utility for me. It doesn't feel as high utility when we're being more of the reactive deck, the control deck. Like the rush side of it is like, that feels a bit clunkier to me, but the damage output actually feels pretty good. Kennels has indeed felt like it's in the deck. Apparently watch post is just completely busted though, man. People really seem to freak out about the watch post every time. So we're 5-1. 5-1. Okay, I think I might keep Tavish, man. He's just so good. We've often, I feel like, floundered a little bit too in our mid game, which is weird. I thought we had so much mid game in this deck, but seems like around turn 5 or 6 we're always a little bit light on stuff to do. Seems like I hit some pretty good early game packages and then always have, you know, a 9 or 10 drop or 2 chilling in hand. So perhaps shoring up some of those weaknesses in the mulligan makes sense. That said, we've suddenly gotten all of our mid game. I didn't get any early game this time. Whoopsie. I'm now gonna draw an Onyxia or an Ickman and miss my early game. I mean, I will play an August Pride on 3, no question, if needed. But hopefully we can hit a nice 2-drop here. Batty Guest, I will play, yeah. It's fine. Just a turn late, but okay. Need for Greed, Renathal, but no quest line. Okay. Still probably feels like a Denathrius sort of deck, right? Big infused stuff. Probably gonna have a lot of the same end game that I have. Ugh. Relics, I'm sure. I haven't really looked at those lists closely. I didn't remember seeing a lot of Need for Greed action, but makes sense, I guess. Extra bad relic, I suppose, in a way. Gosh, these curve hits are just a little clunky. I mean, from here we're good, right? From here we know things are flying, but would have loved a stronger, stronger 1, 2, and 4. Honestly, we're all a little weak. This chip damage isn't irrelevant, I would say. This deck has life gain through Denathrius, perhaps, but maybe not a lot else that I can think of anyway. Let me think. Relic, Demon Hunter, Denathrius. The relics themselves don't gain life. Kurtrus. Yeah, I've seen some Alexstrasza's in there, I guess. There are a few discover options too, but not a lot of spells inherently that draw stuff, so. Erelon! First time Erelon today. Love his little footprints, that's good. It's really good. Yeah, I'm not seeing Need for Greed in the typical list or Chaos Nova. So something a little different is happening here for sure. A couple unusual cards. Big relic though. A little early, so the discounts aren't crazy yet. This this has the vibes of some of those like combo-y, questy Demon Hunter stuff, but they didn't play a quest line, so I'm not really sure what to make of it still. That's where I'm getting a little bit lost. I guess an ice trap here is probably the pick, but I don't think it's going to be very good on average. Maneuvers maybe here for a little bit more body on board, a little presence. I mean, it's likely to be a 3-1, which isn't great, but just not a lot of good options here. Snakes don't feel that relevant, so. Sigil Stranded, but they just played it for mostly for hand space, I think. Maybe they renovated it? Oh my god, you're right. Maybe it's a renovated version. That seems particularly tough with relics. Oh, that is a very good ice trap. Holy crap. I thought they had a bunch of cheap cards in hand. Oh boy. Okay. That's not bad at all. I think weirdly this is not Hydralodon on 7. We just have too much board space, so I think we absolutely just Humongous Owl and call it a day. That's fine. I don't actually hate Kennel's hero power, just that it floats so much mana. You have to imagine both of those are going to have better plays later. Oh, we burnt a relic. This game is not going well for them. I feel really bad. I feel really bad. They're just going to take 8 if they topple this. Oh my gosh, dude. Jeez. I'm getting my weapon up. Oh boy, dude. Is Huffer lethal? Yeah, Huffer's lethal, right? Oh no, maybe not quite. No, not quite. He's only gonna go to 6-9. Now Huffer's not quite lethal. I think we go Hydralodon in that case, just because we're setting up for lethals anyway with King Crush, and this is obviously a bigger board presence. It might be a little bit more awkward to deal with, right? We've just checked them on 2 straight AoEs, or 3 even, I think. Well, I guess only 2 went through, so maybe they don't have a good third option. They do! They do. Okay. So Crush here just ends unless they play a taunt. Relic of Phantasms is not taunted. Man, if it was, this deck would be OP, I bet. Oh my god, can you imagine? Woo! Pretty big Denathrius, but we just don't need it, man. This was also a lot of damage, but not quite lethal. Boop. Cool, good win. Interesting deck. Tavish Mulligan paid off really nicely. I don't know how much of that was luck versus foresight, but still nice. Okay, I think I actually keep Tavish again. Stag Charge is great. Ickman we don't need yet. That's too late. That's too late. That's certainly good. I'm gonna say something crazy here, guys. I don't know that I've ever actually played Wing Commander Ickman. I really don't know if I've ever played it. I know that sounds insane. I don't know if I've ever played it. I really don't remember playing it. I'm sure I did some point in the theory crafting or something, but I don't know. Yeah, this is a fine curve. Again, I think we're cool playing these Fangs on curve, usually. Paladin, I don't expect to have a good answer to this. This is a Renathal Paladin. Probably a, well, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of pure Renathal Paladins, I don't think. I mean, obviously, I have not looked at a lot of Paladin lists. I bet you're not surprised to hear that, but believe it or not, it's true. Shara actually gonna be at 2, so not too far to go on a Shara is nice. That might actually be done on 5, who knows, if we get lucky. Wow, just hero power. Okay. Yeah, we better use this now. That's on 4. Weaves in better, right? Ooh, nice. Give me that stag damage. It's amazing how much this deck plays pretty aggressively. Even this Reno version where we added a lot of not that aggressive cards, I would say, plays pretty freaking aggressively. I need another spell here. Wild Spirits, Ramming Mount, something to make Ashara good, basically. A 2-mana spell would be perfect, actually. Doggy Biscuit would be the dream, maybe. Doggy Biscuit me, bro. No, that's a minion.
The exit is this way.
5, 6, but this isn't really a 5, right? Am I just playing for a body here, or do I value a hero power for mana efficiency? I wouldn't really be playing this. Well, I'm probably not playing Ashara, so I could maybe weave this in with a play next turn. I think Swarming has some value. The only downside is this gives them the best hit. Like, they just kill it with a Bronze Explorer, no problem. So it's kind of throwing it away for free. I mean, in essence, that protects another minion, of course, so there's still some upside to it, but not ideal. I don't think I'm ever killing the Bronze Explorer either, for the record. I do, maybe with a weapon later, I guess. It's still a ways off, though. I'm gonna be efficient. Feels like a bit of an overcommitment. I'm also thinking it's possible there's some kind of removal spells and stuff. I don't know what the shape of that looks like in Paladin right now, but maybe even just like a wild Pyromancer sort of thing. So we'll see. Gonna just pull back a little bit though here and hang out. So yeah, City Tax wasn't really the kind of removal we were worried about, but still interesting to see. Yeah, we're just gonna take this a little slow here. We're definitely playing this more for late game right now. We've lost the initial push. They've healed up a fair bit. Let's just back up, play for Tavish value, play for a big Devourer. Hopefully soon we hit like a Denathrius or an Ikman that's a bit more win condition-esque. That said, I think you still worry this deck's gonna create some real win condition problems. That's a pretty weak play, I would say. I don't feel too threatened by that guy. Can't really go Ice Trap when they have a coin so readily available. Maneuvers is pretty good. Not like the home run maneuvers, of course, but not bad. Snakes also might be pretty good, though. Kind of like snakes more in theory. Could honestly maybe take both. I don't think Freezing Trap's relevant at all. We can kill that 1/1, but I don't really want to freeze the bronze. I think this is fine. Do we kill the 1/1? Do we bother? I'm not gonna use my weapon yet, but I'll hit it for now. Am I gonna want to kill this next turn though? If I do, I might want to attack. Inactive. This is a 4-mana play. This isn't there yet. Okay, I don't know. Feels pretty inefficient, to be honest, but it's okay. This usually means Ridithal gets emergency maneuvered, and I get a bunch of 2/2s, which is fine. Clearly we're playing a deck that has a lot of value. Like, they just have a ton of stuff in hand. They're probably gonna have Kazakhstan later. That's why they're running Bronze Explorer. So we gotta think about that. Probably gonna try to whittle them down here with a lot of hero powers. If I can hero power virtually every turn, I think we're really happy. I think that's gonna be important. Ooh, give me that 5/4, more weapons. Well, one more weapon, I guess. Way later. Would I rather have the minions now? I don't know. Save the pose to put stats on board for Devourer. It's kind of a funny idea, yeah. Make their stuff bigger to make the Devourer bigger. I have to imagine this deck's probably running some sort of equality type card that's gonna deny Devourer, but might be worth a shot all the same. So one more weapon's cool, I guess. Yeah, I think they probably didn't want to give me stags. I mean, there's an argument that they did because they wanted to win the board now versus the upside later. I think we're cool with that though, because we know that we have upside. Is this a Liak? Ooh, it is. That's a good roll. Okay, that's a good roll. I think the watch post is too sneaky. Personally, I'm just gonna kill it. Well, I say that, but I don't really need to, right? Like, who cares? It's fine. I'm not gonna kill it. I take it back. Screw the watch post. It lives. I don't even have any spells in hand anyway. It's like, what's the point, right? It's fine. Shara does demand a spell, so maybe we regret it, but maybe not. Maybe it is really a Devour line. Who knows? Hey, Dragonerd, you did make it before the end of the stream. Welcome indeed. Welcome, welcome. Can Tavish's hero power and my general card quality grind them out? My biggest concern right now is my draw. I don't have a lot of ways to make stuff, which hasn't been a problem. We've been winning a lot of games just because we're the faster deck, right? It's not like a big issue so far, but I don't have a lot of ways to... Ooh, that's good though. I just stretched that thing out. I just put that saber down, right? So that's really good. Saber, it does technically have some low rolls. There's still a pet collector and a rat king and mountain bear and crush. I'm just wondering if Hydralodon is actually just better next turn, right? Maybe I get the saber the turn after. I think I kind of like Hydralodon, just it goes a little harder. Saber is just a tad riskier, and I think I don't want risk here. I think I want to bridge some pretty powerful plays. Now I might be devouring anyway. So I don't know. We might regret that, but maybe not too. Let's chill here for now. Oh, these are gonna break my weapon. I'm not dredging again. I forgot about that. Well, no, I still like the Hydralodon better in that case. I think that's still the right choice. Just maybe unfortunate timing on the harpoon gun, I guess, in reality. Vitality Surge heals for 4. Cariel maybe there. Cariel kill a Leok. I devour... Oh, Theatar. Oh, no. That's frustrating. Dude, that's so frustrating. Like, you know what they're taking. Can I just win is the question, right? Like, can I just say screw you, I'm just gonna kill you kind of thing, right? Because I'm hitting so hard. Like, if they play Devourer, are they just gonna die? I think is what we have to think about now. Probably trade in a well, how much damage do we have? 6, 8, 10, 15, 18. If they Devour, they hit 3 minions. This kills another, this kill. I mean, Devour is not enough to keep them alive here for the record. Part of me wants to trade though, because I think both a Leok and a Huffer are worth notably more damage, and this just kind of tidies things up a little bit. So let's see what we roll here. Oh, of course, I hit the freaking Misha, dude. So now I can't even play a Kobold. I mean, I can if I trade into the Watch Post, but that feels really bad. Was a 2 out of 3. That might make a big difference too, honestly. Shoot. We don't know that they're gonna Devour though, right? They could easily just play Cariel or something too. Really sad though that I didn't hit more damage. Leok was worth 4 and Misha was worth 5. Or not me, I mean Huffer was worth 5. Misha was worth 0. So I actually gave up 3 damage for the Misha. So Misha was like negative net 5 or something. Or negative net 3. I don't know. Ignore me. Stupid. Stone is not that scary. Can I push through these pretty easily? I have so many freaking minions on board, right? I feel like I'm gonna have good math here. Am I crazy? I just need clean math. I need to think about clean math here. Actually, let's trade this in because what I roll on the minion might matter a lot. Or actually, is Hydralodon just better? Because if I roll a Misha, I whiff, but Hydralodon is always more damage. I feel like I'm overthinking this a little bit right now. It seems very achievable. Well, it's still a little clunky. Oh no, this is fine. I don't need to do much here. Yeah, I don't think this was the play since it was just lethal on board. I'm really sad I just keep accidentally winning. like I had this awesome home run, you know, the insatiable Devour in hand. I want one more game to make the video really sing. I mean, I've got enough total games for a good video, but I want one where it like really, you know, the Reno is awesome and meaningful. This is the first time we've seen Spirit Poacher, man. That's crazy. All right, this looks good as an opener. I think against Priest, we're most likely to see Naga Priest. There's certainly Quest Priest floating around as well. Quest Priest, we could try to Theatar their quest reward. We could, of course, just smork them out. Unlikely that Reno would matter a lot against a Quest Priest, although they did not play Quest, so that is definitely making me think more about Naga Priest, in which case we certainly want to tempo early. Get stats in play to keep their stats in check. There are still some crazy mid-game shenanigans that can happen with boons and stuff going really big in the mid-game, which we do have imported tarantulas that might create answers to crazy big threats that would otherwise be tough to answer. Maybe also just trade up with enough rush minions and big stuff if necessary. Ooh, the Spirit of the Tides. Interesting. Cool. I've never played this in my life. Treasure Guard, sure. I think we can just castle kennels here. I want to leave as much attack on board as possible. We can actually float a mana here to make this even bigger. It's a 5/3. Nice. That's pretty cool. Do I float a mana next turn? Oh, nay, Jack. No! Could have thought about that, honestly, going into turn 4, but I didn't. Ultimately not that bad, but still annoying. Shell Shot could help me answer some stuff. Pretty good at 1 mana, too. I like that. Tame Beast, it doesn't scale right, so probably not that useful. We'll go ahead and hit here. If they hit back, that's fine. Not looking to turn the corner yet on this one. We don't exactly have the turn the corner type hand, I don't think. Still trying to manage board as much as I can, and taking health out of play is a good way to do that, right? All right. Just amalgam. That's not that likely to hit Naga, as we saw playing this ourselves. You can often whiff on the Naga. They got a Naga, that's a good roll for them for sure. All right, Naga's Pride is nice, finally, yeah. I think we go ahead and take the Nagaling, right?
Pick me.
Oh, I forgot how, I didn't know how that worked. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know how that worked. I thought I was targeting it. It's random. It's random. You can tell how much I'm playing Hunter these days. It's random. Still perfect for us though. Oh, that's really good. That's a shame. Dang, dude. All this work we did to establish this board just immediately reset. I mean, Tavish is awesome, but not that good. Do we even want to, we want to freezing trap the Samuro? I kind of think we can, right? It's big enough that it's important to freezing trap it, I think, number one. Like, I just need it to go away. Maneuvers Mountain Bear is pretty sick too, yeah. That feels nice. We could try to greet a Maneuvers King Crush, but that seems really greedy. I don't think that's it. Mountain Bears are still really, really sufficient for us. Oh, are they committing? Oh, no, that's good for them. Could have tried to ice trap that, but I think it's okay. How much do they believe in this freezing trap? Okay, I was gonna say to you, do you buff the Samuro first? I wouldn't, but yeah, I agree that a very expensive Samuro that's hard to buff is also pretty dead. So I like the call there. All right, that is big, but I do have some taunts in the way. We really don't have to kill them. I know that sounds funny to say, but I think it's true. Oh, Twilight Drake's a great unit to hit if you're not gonna get a Naga. Just a high health total unit is awesome. We don't have to win. We can just last long enough, you know, and still be, I think, in a good spot is basically what I mean by this. Like, as long as we're hanging out for a while. Oh, this is so insane, dude. How many board spaces do I have? I need to make, oh no, there's gonna be 5, so that's fine. This is so insane. Actually, let's go ahead and do this and just fully clear, right? This is, like I told you, dude, Tarantula is so insane in these scenarios. I think I clear, right? We've already seen both boons. I don't think there's that much risk of like crazy big stuff anymore. And frankly, if there is, you know, we could trade a King Crush, or also they're just going to be dead, right? Like, we don't need to get fancier than that. I think this is cool. They are reloading a lot, so there are, you know, there's still ways for them to make big wig boards, and like things can still happen here, but getting like taunts and survivability is going to be their real challenge. It looks like they're dead with King Crush to me. Cool, dude. How many times has King Crush won the game, guys? A lot. we have finished. Reno has done nothing. He's here in name only, but King Crush wins every freaking game, and we are 9-2 with Reno Hunter, man. It's crazy. I need Reno. One Reno game, please. I just need one for the video so that people don't go, you talked about Reno and you don't even have Reno in the video. He was in hand. Yeah, that should count, right? Druid, I don't know, but I think School Teacher is generically a pretty good keep. Poacher Wild Spirits is certainly a good opener, yeah. Man, if you can mulligan like this, who cares if you're a Reno deck, right? You just hit all your best cards anyway. There you go. There's another one. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You don't do music here? No, I don't do music on stream for, well, it's not even really a rights thing or anything. It's really just, I don't really understand why I would want to make everybody else beholden to my music when you could very easily just load up your music and listen to your music in the background. You know, because like, what if I said, oh, I love country and I'm going to be listening to country on stream all day? You know, most viewers would be like, oh, no, thank you. Which is not true, but you know, why make you guys suffer my choices when it's very easy to just pull up Spotify or YouTube or whatever and run it in the background if you want. And then if you don't want, you know, I'm not beholding you that either. I think one Trog here is fine. We need to get some wild seeds moving. Certainly get this guy running. 3-1 I'll take. Honestly, we need to make sure we're staying even on board here. It's not the cleanest hit, but totally fine. So yeah, that's just no music. I mean, that's my thought. I understand why people like music too sometimes, because it's like you get to vibe with the streamer, like you're sharing a shared experience. So I'm not saying it's insane to run music, but just that's why I choose what I choose in this particular instance. That is really good, man. It's a big value trade swing on board there. Goodness. This kind of feels like it needs to be an Okani into a spell, because I need to prevent them from getting Lion's Fury or whatever. If they have the 3-drop guy that buffs, we might just be losing. I don't know if I can pull that back, but if they go for Pride's Fury here and Okani can shut it down, then we're really good. We're really good. Not a Pride's Fury, but still, I don't know, might disrupt their turn. Don't have the 3-drop guy. 3-drop guy. I think that's game. That's probably too far gone. I don't know if School Teacher can do enough here. K9otron just doesn't matter enough. Shell Shot. Boy, Shell Shot could be good, but not really. I think I gotta go Dragonbane Shot here. Maybe try to stay alive into a Tavish next turn. Problem with this Dragonbane Shot is Okani sucks. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't trade at all. He's utter garbage. I guess we just hit a Trog in that case. Make myself some math here. Tavish Explosive can try to help stabilize. Do they have a Pride's Fury though? Because again, that's just gonna blow us out, I think. I mean, we have a decent-ish board. It's, man, these Druids though are taking really good trades. Okay, so this wasn't a crazy development turn for them. That's nice. That's really good news. Tavish is fine, but is there any other line I could take that's better? Something off the top that's better, maybe? Samuro doesn't feel like it. Well, it wouldn't be terrible. Saber better? They can't go Saber Dragonbane. Saber kills the other Trog. It's not bad. The problem with Tavish is the math here just isn't really that good to me. I think I need to wait a turn on Tavish if I can. I think I can do a little bit more with the Saber. I have to ask myself too, though. I'm not trading this in, remember, so it doesn't matter here on order. I have to ask myself. Yes, Stag. I have to ask myself.
It's my turn.
Job's done.
What do I have to ask myself? I forgot. I don't remember. I had this genius thought in my brain and it's gone. I don't know. I had some really genius, just heads up magic thought and it's gone. I don't know. Either way, I think getting some board equality here is nice. They're going to start wondering how much they can push face versus needing to clean this up a little bit, because I'm going to get like good value trades maybe. But we like Tavish soonish, I'm sure. We just have to do something at some point, right? This looks like a weak turn for them. It is. Wow. This might be just enough for us to stabilize here. They are getting some shockingly good hero power value is one really annoying aspect of this, but can Dragonbane shot do enough? Man, it really almost can. Is that better than Tavish? Maybe that's what I was gonna ask myself. Is it better than Tavish? Certainly Stag Charge too, man. I think this is a pretty good opportunity. I think Tavish is not it yet. Okay, that's unfortunately my worst roll. Do we care more about the Crooked Cook or the damage output? I think the Cook, right? I think I have to respect the Cook here. So Tavish hero power next turn feels a lot better. I'm effectively at 5 health. This deck doesn't generally have any direct damage. They can do some buffing, certainly, but if I can keep the board a little bit in check. Oh, Jerry Rig's really good just to get a lot of resources there. Jeez. Those are going to be living roots as well, so I'm... Oh, they're going for minions instead of... Oh, that only is minions there. They only had 2 face. So they do have 2 face damage here. This definitely feels like a Tavish turn, because I can't clear with anything else, right? At least not in hand. I don't think anything else is good enough either. Yeah, Tavish for life, and I really, of course, need an explosive trap. Problem with the explosive trap is it still loses to Pride's Fury, right? I mean, we have to take it, there's no question, but it does still lose. I guess I can ice trap, but we know they have the living roots to proc that. I mean, that still potentially saves me 2 life. Maybe it's worth it. Leok, Huffer, and Misha are actually all useful here for once. They're all good. I can use any of them in favorable ways, or all of them in favorable ways. Do I hit here to set up the explosive trap? I think I have to, yeah. If they get the Pride's Fury and it's castable, like they're gods, they top decked well. I don't even know if it kills me though, right? These all live. How much damage is it then? 2, 4, 7, 12. Oh yeah, it's super lethal if they hit it. Could take a minion out of play instead. But I think we'd be hopeful, right? I think we have to be hopeful. I don't know. Just don't hit Pride's Fury, and if you do, play it in the wrong order. Like, okay, they're trading a little bit. That signals certainly no Prides. That's nice. They're actually trading a lot. What the heck? What do they hit here? I guess they're just hedging around explosive, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. They kind of read explosive and don't have an answer for us. That's really good news for us, because now we can Ickman through the rest of this, hopefully. And that will hopefully be enough to stabilize. Because once they lose the board, I don't think they're ever doing 9 damage. I mean, a Reno would feel good too, I guess.
A natural mistake.
Huh? Nothing to do. I mean, do I still Ickman? I think a chance to get a Reno is just better though, right? I don't know. Misha's good. That's good. You like Misha? Okay. We've got 2 to face. We know. I'm at 9 though. I feel okay. I'm not actually gonna play this. We have board space problems sometimes in this deck. I don't really need it, so let's just wait. Planted evidence. Sure. Looking for some kind of like lethal out. Druid just doesn't have a lot of direct damage, right? Oh, dude, if we got Reno right now, I'd be over the moon, dude. If they don't concede. Oh my god, they are going face hard. Oh my god. Dude, Reno me, please. One time, please, Reno. Oh my god. I still don't think they have 5 damage for the record, but please Reno me one time, dude. Please. No!